If you have a business struggling to make things work and they have to cut employees 10%, 20%, they don't furlough their employees. They give them a 20% pay cut. And he's expected to produce that or perhaps even more because they can't afford everybody. If they want a job, they got to keep working. And that's one of the huge differences between the public sector with collective bargaining units. And I understand it's difficult to bargain. Some have better, experience at this with others, particularly K-12, as they're working with it. But this is a tough thing. And when you're furloughing, who's getting punished? It's a student because they're not in class longer, whether it's at any level of education. And the corollary to that is the UCs have a good graduation rate. The state colleges do not. You're averaging about 48% system-wide. I understand it's improving. That's a good thing. We had a student from Cal State Sacramento, 42%, I believe, graduation rate there. That means 58% are not. And so when we, as a taxpayers, are spending 60%, it used to be more, but, whatever level it is, it's a significant amount still. When we're expending it, what's our return on the investment? We've told these kids if they get a college degree, they'll have more opportunities, more doors open to them. But what is the institutional responsibility to get them through that door, get that diploma, and move out so that we as a taxpayer feel like we have gotten what we have ponied up for this educational experience? It seems like the students are paying more, those that are paying, for less instruction time, and they're not necessarily getting the product they need to survive in the world at the end, and they've got debt. And it seems like it's hitting those middle students the hardest, and the middle parents. I mean, we have a housing crisis, so you have people that are seen in the eyes of your statistics as being above the benchmark where the kids, you get any financial aid, and yet, they're behind in mortgages, or they're losing the house, or they're doing other things, but they're still making the money. They just can't make, you know what I mean? Or they're losing their job. It's tough out there. So I'm just saying there's a shared responsibility everywhere. I appreciate the needs that you have articulated here.